Let's go. It's back, Mr. 410, Mr. B-More. Stand the fuck up in the goddamn building. You already know what it is, man. First game of the day. Let's see what's shaking. Damn. First game of the day. First game of the day. It give me what right away.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now it's Burrow. Shakes off the sag. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Derek Wolfe in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Here we go. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Burrow will throw. That would complete to the former Seminole, Iambmore-Tay. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A real letdown defense. That was 3rd and a bundle. But
tell me
the conversion.
Real letdown. God damn, ain't nobody getting any push.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 41, Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
What's up,
the
man?
Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Playing the game.
I just want to see your face.
Oh.
On first down, Nixon. And only
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you when it's for.
taken down right around the 26.
November the 17th.
Give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run.
That's the
Really nice
earliest
job
one they
swarming
had.
to the ball carrier.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Now Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And
Yeah.
get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I just want to see your face. Plus these kids will be here in a minute.
All right.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he throws his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson out to his left. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every
Oh my goodness! Come on!
That last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. A giant hole up the middle. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my goodness, Brown!
What the fuck? They're extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson being chased out left. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They're going for it with Dobbins. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
I don't believe it, man.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from the... Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
Man, stop it. Man,
Stop
stop it.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Stop it, man.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Man, don't start no bullshit.
So
Ain't for your bullshit, man.
At the 38. Burrow looking to pass.
Oh,
He
my
finds
God.
his running back, Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, my goodness. That's my big.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Ah,
To the
motherfucker.
goal line, but it's incomplete. Problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Ah! Let's go! Playing with me?
And a turnover on down.
Oh, you playing with, boy?
But it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Steps away to his left.
Ah!
Down the left sideline. And he's got it.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go.
Goes for 36 yards.
Let's go. Alright. Fuck it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. From the 39, Jackson.
Come on!
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play action. It's Jackson. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone.
Woo!
It's Bateman.
Let's go!
Touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
That big spit up!
So they're able
Come
to
on, man!
just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Motherfucker spit up on me. Don't do me like that, Madden.
And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually, the
Do me like that.
Officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Don't do me like that, man.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Now Dobbins.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Now a handoff for Dobbins.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. But not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. One man in the backfield, Murray on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Latavius Murray, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Pardon.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Murray.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Latavius Murray with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Calais Campbell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzama. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Marquise Brown there to make the grab.
And the Ravens get a...
Oh, I had Watkins come across. Go be more. 1 down, $1 million to go. 1 down, $1 million to go.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start with the option. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 36 yards on the play. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached to get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run.
Oh my goodness! Wide open!
I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to
Oh my goodness, he was wide open.
Message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Prescott.
Oh,
And there is Amari Cooper.
come on.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Oh, pick it!
His throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make
Man, if you don't pick that ball,
that time there was
that's
very
a
little,
pick
and
six.
I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger?
Come on,
interception?
Yeah, the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand.
Come on, Cleveland.
In the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
Oh.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by
Come
Cooper.
on, that shit
He
lag.
will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd
It's
conversion.
cool.
It's funny when I go back to a pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered,
Come on.
when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender,
We
then
on
they're
you,
not
Zeke.
very good.
We
And
on
he'll
you.
manage to pick up about 4.
He got
at
4
2nd down.
yards, though. That I don't like
Well,
that.
every
4?
play call, you realize it's not
Let's
going
cut
to go
that
for a
4.
touchdown, so
Let's
a lot
cut
of
that
your
4
calls
to.
are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish
Let's
the
cut that
inside
4
run with
to
toughness now. Hopefully get to
2.
the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Let's cut that 4 to 2. Is he gonna run the ball? He might run it. Let him come over here if he wants to.
From the 35
Try to go to
on
Zeke.
2nd
Oh, yeah.
down. Prescott.
Oh, yeah.
He rifles
Oh, yeah,
one,
baby.
intercepted.
Get up and go.
Picked off near the 29. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing is Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. They go play action with Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to one.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
So garbage.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Fights loose, and he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway.
What's up, Sanaa?
Down to the 2-yard line. One man in the
Yeah,
backfield.
always coming and talking about this.
He's going to get it running right. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Latavius Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up for our offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
Missed.
This will not go down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins
Taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not easy to hold on to.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
They'll run it with Elliott, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down, eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a second down and 6. Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to look deep for Watkins. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. Well, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
And he is out of bounds up past the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
On second and inches, Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their
exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And some space here. And he is into the end zone.
Come on!
Tony Pollard.
Some bullshit, man.
7 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, look.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Anthony Averett picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Now it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
try to work my way back to him and all
they're
that
going to
shit.
take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Prescott from the gun. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33.
Pixie, sexy.
It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a
fuck.
And they've got it. They recovered it.
Come on.
There's a penalty flag down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
They are not ready for us. MVU. Well done.
And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
Pay for that.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Elliott is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Now here's Pollard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. To throw is Prescott. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Prescott now. He'll get this to Elliott. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll go away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Now Prescott. And he'll have a 1st down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's Dak. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And that will write a finish to this ball game.